Ever wonder why some people spend years in the gym and never change, while others seem to explode with muscle gains in just a few months? It's not luck, genetics, or some secret supplement. The truth is, most people think they're training right, but they're not even close. They're repeating the same mistakes, stuck in the same routines, and wondering why nothing's happening. Real muscle builders don't just work out, they work smart. They know what triggers real muscle growth, how to eat, how to recover, and how to push without breaking. In this video, you'll learn the 5 habits that separate those who think they're doing it right from those who actually are. If you've been putting in the effort but not seeing results, this is where everything starts to make sense. When most people think about muscle gains, they imagine lifting mountains. But science says otherwise. Muscles don't speak the language of ego. They respond to fatigue, tension, and consistency. In fact, studies show that using light weights and pushing close to failure can create the same muscle growth as heavy lifting. The trick is intensity, not intimidation. Think about it like driving. It's not the size of the engine, it's how well you handle the wheel. Now here's the part that surprises most gym goers. Light doesn't mean easy. If you've ever done a slow, controlled set of 20 reps with light weights until your arms are screaming, you know what real work feels like. That's where the burn zone lives, the sweet spot where change actually happens. Building muscle isn't just a physical challenge, it's a mental one. You're training discipline, not just your body. So, the next time someone tells you that you can't build muscle without heavy loads, smile and let your results do the talking. Because muscle growth is about stimulating, not destroying. Use light weights to perfect your form, protect your joints, and train your endurance while still achieving powerful muscle gains. And once you master that balance of mind and muscle, you'll be ready to move into something even more foundational. If you want serious muscle gains, you got to master the basics first. Compound exercises are the foundation, the big lifts that make your whole body work together. Think of squats, bench presses, pull-ups, and deadlifts. They recruit multiple muscle groups at once, forcing your body to build muscle more efficiently. It's like upgrading from a regular engine to a turbocharged one. Everything runs stronger and smoother. Now, here's the secret. Timing matters. Start your workouts with these heavy hitters while your energy is fresh and your focus is razor sharp. That's when your body can generate the most power and intensity, turning every rep into potential muscle growth. Then, after those big lifts, you can move on to isolation exercises or even use light weights to fine-tune your form and improve control. It's a perfect balance of strength and precision. Don't underestimate how these foundational moves reshape your entire physique. A clean squat builds your legs and core. A solid bench press sculpts your chest and shoulders. The goal isn't just to lift, it's to lift with purpose. Each rep should feel intentional, like you're sculpting your own masterpiece. And once that foundation is strong, it's time to add another crucial piece to the puzzle: how often and how much you train. Building muscle isn't just about how hard you train, but how often you do it. You can't expect major muscle gains by hitting each muscle once a week and then waiting for miracles. The body thrives on consistent stimulation. It's like watering a plant. Too little, and it withers. Too much, and it drowns. The sweet spot lies in finding the perfect training volume and frequency that keeps your muscles challenged, not exhausted. For most people, working each muscle group twice a week hits that sweet spot. That could mean a push-pull leg split, or even an upper/lower split done 4 days a week. Beginners can start slower, giving their body time to adapt and recover, but over time, increasing frequency ensures steady muscle growth. Remember, repetition isn't boring when it's building your dream body. It's progress in disguise. Every workout you do is like a vote for the body you want to build. The more consistent those votes are, the stronger the results become. Keep track of how many sets and reps you're doing per week, and make sure each session has purpose. Because once your training is consistent and strategic, the next step becomes essential. knowing exactly how to track and measure that progress to guarantee you're on the right path. And don't fall for the myth that more always means better. Training 6 or 7 days a week might sound impressive, but if your recovery isn't keeping up, you're just spinning your wheels. A smart approach is to balance workload and rest. Push hard on training days, then allow your muscles to rebuild stronger during downtime. That's how real muscle gains happen, by respecting both the grind and the recovery. Here's the truth. If you're not tracking your workouts, you're guessing, and guessing rarely builds muscle. Think of it like driving without a map. You might move, but you won't know where you're headed. Keeping a simple log of your sets, reps, and weights gives you a clear snapshot of your progress. It shows whether your muscle gains are real or just a feeling. Remember, what gets measured gets improved. Start small. Use a notebook or an app like Strong or Fitbod to record your sessions. Write down how each exercise feels. Was it too easy, too heavy, or just right? Over time, this helps you spot patterns and make smarter adjustments. When you notice you can perform an extra rep or handle a bit more weight with good form, that's visible muscle growth in motion. Those small wins are proof your body is adapting, one session at a time. But tracking isn't just about numbers. It's also about awareness, learning how your body responds to different routines, sleep, and nutrition. Taking progress photos every few weeks or noting how your clothes fit can reveal changes the mirror hides. That awareness keeps you motivated and accountable. And once you've learned to measure progress, it's time to fuel it. Because the next step determines whether your body truly transforms or just stalls. Training hard is only half the battle. The other half happens in the kitchen. You can't build muscle if you're eating like a bird. The body needs fuel, and that fuel comes from food rich in protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Think of your meals as bricks for muscle growth. Every bite adds to the structure you're building. Without them, your foundation crumbles no matter how strong your workouts are. To achieve consistent muscle gains, you've got to eat in a slight caloric surplus. That means consuming more calories than you burn. But don't confuse this with eating junk food or massive portions. Smart nutrition is about quality, not chaos. Include lean proteins like chicken, eggs, and fish, complex carbs such as rice, oats, and potatoes, and healthy fats from avocados and olive oil. It's not about perfection. It's about giving your body the right building blocks every day. Another crucial point, timing. Your muscles crave nutrients after a workout, so refuel within 30 to 60 minutes. A simple protein shake with a banana can make a huge difference in recovery and long-term muscle growth. Also, spacing meals evenly throughout the day keeps your energy levels high and prevents the mid-afternoon crash that kills motivation. You're not just feeding your stomach, you're feeding your progress. And remember, discipline beats diet trends. Skipping meals, cutting entire food groups, or obsessing over macros only leads to burnout. Instead, focus on balance and sustainability. Eat with purpose, not restriction. When your nutrition aligns with your training, your body becomes a machine for transformation. And now that the fuel is in place, the only thing left is learning how to use that energy wisely, both inside and outside the gym. Bonus tip. Most people think muscle growth happens in the gym, but that's only half the story. Real progress happens when you rest. Each workout creates tiny tears in your muscles, and your body needs quality sleep to repair and rebuild them stronger than before. Without enough rest, even the best training program can stall your muscle gains. Think of it this way. Lifting weights breaks the body down, but sleep is what builds it back up. Aim for at least 7 hours of solid sleep every night, and treat it like part of your training routine. That's when your hormones work their magic, helping you build muscle and burn fat efficiently. Set a consistent bedtime, keep your room dark and cool, and put your phone away an hour before sleep. You'll be surprised how much faster you recover and how much stronger you feel the next day, both mentally and physically. And don't underestimate stress. When life gets chaotic, your body produces cortisol, which can slow down muscle growth and drain your energy. That's why managing stress is just as important as lifting weights. Try walking, meditating, or even listening to music after a long day. Small habits that calm your mind and let your body do its job. Once recovery becomes part of your plan, your progress will finally match your effort. So, if you've made it this far, you already know what separates the fakers from the real builders. It's not genetics, supplements, or fancy routines. It's habits. The small, consistent things you do when no one's watching. Start applying what you learned today. Train with purpose, eat like your body matters, and rest like your muscles depend on it. Because they do. Take notes, be patient, and you'll see the kind of muscle gains that make all the effort worth it. And before you go, here's something you need to watch next. Our previous video, Muscle Gains Come Faster When You Break the Rules. It'll show you why most lifters slow down their progress without even realizing it. Don't miss it. It connects perfectly with everything we talked about today. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and keep growing smarter, stronger, and better every single week.